Gentle Storm, Chapter 15, A Losing Soul. 3 days later, Jacob lays on the bed staring up at the ceiling. The memory of him sending his knee into Scribbly's stomach and backhanding her goes through his head. He says, "My little girl." The memory of David, Christian, and Michael goes through his head. Jacob says, "My friends. My girlfriend." The insane-looking Jacob appears in front of him and smiles and says, "What's wrong, Jacob? Did you see how strong we were? Saturday will die by our hands." Jacob says, "I don't need you. Go away." The insane Jacob laughs and says, "I can't go away, you fool. I'm not even here. You're losing your sanity like every other loon car. Soon you'll be under my control." Jacob says, "No!" He throws an alarm clock through the door. Princess Celestia runs into the room and says, "Jacob, what's wrong?" Jacob looks around, but the insane Jacob is gone. Jacob says, "Nothing." Princess Celestia says, "Why did you throw the clock?" Jacob says, I'm a cranky sleeper." Princess Celestia says, "Well, try to control yourself." Jacob says, "I will." Princess Celestia picks up the clock and walks away. Jacob's finger glows. The door repairs itself and closes. Jacob puts his face into his hands. The psychotic laughter goes through his head. Jacob says, "I won't lose my sanity. I won't lose my sanity. I won't lose my sanity. Go away. Just go away." A voice says, "You're nothing but a danger. No one likes or loves you. You're a monster. Look what you did to your own daughter and girlfriend." Jacob says, "Shut up." The voice says, "You even let your own mother nearly get killed. You could have done more and you know it, but you chose to let her nearly die." Jacob says, "Shut up! Just shut up! Just shut up." Jacob opens the door and sticks to the wall to keep standing. He opens the door to Luna's room and says, "Mother." Luna opens her eyes from sleeping and says, "My son, I'm so happy to see that you are all right. I was so worried." Jacob closes the door and says, "Mother, do you blame me for what happened?" Luna says, "What? Don't be silly. I would never blame you. I love you." The voice says, "Look at her eyes. She's lying. She doesn't love you. She wants you dead. She hates you." Jacob grabs his head. Luna says, "Son, what's wrong?" Jacob says, "Mother, do you truly love me?" Luna says, "Of course, my son, with all my heart. Why would you ask me that?" The voice says, "Look at how nervous she's getting. She knows she's on the verge of being discovered." Jacob tightens his grip on his head. Luna says, "What's wrong, son? Let me help you." Jacob says, "No, Mother. Stay away from me." He stumbles to the door and opens it. Luna says, "I love you, son. Let me help you." Jacob freezes with the door open. He slowly closes the door and faces her and says, "No, you don't." Luna says, "Huh?" Jacob slowly walks towards her and says, "You don't love me. You hate me. You want me dead. I won't let you kill me." Armor appears on his left arm. She says, "Son, I would never try to kill you. Just calm down. Think this through." Jacob says, "I have thought this through." Tears go down Jacob's cheeks and he says, "I can see it in your eyes. You blame me and you hate me." He grabs Luna's neck. Luna's eyes go wide and she looks up into Jacob's blank and cold eyes. Luna says, "You promised me that you wouldn't change." Jacob tightens his grip on her neck and says, and you promised that you would always love me. But you hate me. You hate me. He pulls the armor back. Tears go down Luna's cheeks. The door bursts open. Firefly says, "Stop!" He runs over and grabs Jacob's arm and pulls him away from Luna. Luna gasps for air, now free of Jacob's grasp. Firefly says, "What are you doing? That's your mother! The one pony you love the most! What is wrong with you?" Jacob just stands there. Firefly says, "Answer me!" Jacob just stands there still. Firefly punches him in the stomach. Jacob says, "Ah!" Firefly says, "I thought I knew you, but trying to murder your own mother. You sicken me. What soulless man tries to kill his own mother? Huh, Thunder? Huh? What's wrong with you?" Jacob just stares at the ground. He punches Jacob across the face. Jacob stumbles but just stops and stares at the ground. His armor disappears. Firefly's hands are clenched into fists. He catches on fire and says, "Answer me!" Firefly punches Jacob some more and says, "Answer me! Answer me! Answer me!" Luna says, "Stop, Firefly! You're killing him!" Jacob falls back against the wall and slides down onto the floor. Firefly says, he lifts Jacob onto his shoulder and says, "Don't worry, Luna. I won't kill him. You shouldn't care anymore anyway." Luna says, "I will always care about him." Firefly says, "He doesn't deserve a mother like you." He leaves the room. End of chapter 15. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for listening. I hope you're enjoying the story so far, especially I hope you're enjoying the story so far, and thanks for keeping on listening to it, and see you next time.